So Brent, what's the helmet for?
To keep my head safe so I don't get concussions. Like that. Looks still good.
What about the goggles?
Goggles for like when dirt flies up or sticks so it doesn't get your eyes and blind you. See? Nothing in my eye.
How about the chest protector?
Keep from rocks hitting me from other dirt bikes and stuff, and branches or anything. Pretty good. See? Nothing.
What about the long sleeve shirt and the gloves?
So I don't get cut up by sticks and stuff, or if I fall. And I'm good.
How about the boots and the pants?
So when I do corners, my ankle doesn't bend back as much, and it doesn't break or anything, and pants are just keep me safe from scratches and falling and stuff.
So this is the clutch, and to take off properly, you're going to want to pull it in. Some people like to use 3 fingers on the clutch, some people like to use 2. I like to use 3 most of the time. When it's all the way into the bar, your bike's not going to go anywhere. When you want to take off, you're going to want to give it a little bit of gas with the throttle, which is on your right hand side, and you're going to give it a little bit of throttle and let it out nice and easy. If you pop it out too fast, the bike's either going to flip over or die. Then you have your emergency engine stop, which is over here. And basically, if you hold this button down, the bike is going to shut off no matter what you're doing. And that's very nice to know in case you're ever in the process of burning or crashing or anything else bad that can happen. You have your front brake lever, which on this bike is hydraulic, so you have your hydraulic line running down here to your brakes. And that is your brake lever. And most levers have a little spring in them so that if you crash, they don't always break off, but most of the time they still do. Again, your throttle's here. Let's see. Next, you have your foot pegs, which I'm standing on right now, and you're going to want to always stay on those, or else bad things happen. Next, you have your shift lever, which is on most bikes would be 1 down into first gear out of neutral. Then half a click up will bring you up into neutral. So neutral is when your bike, if you let all the way off the clutch, which is again up here, if you let all the way off and your bike is in neutral, the bike won't move. A full click up will bring you into second, and then 3rd, 4th, and 5th gear. This is your exhaust pipe. It gets hot. Stay away from it, or you'll burn yourself. This is your back brakes, your brake pads. You always want to make sure that you have plenty of brake pad, because if you don't, then the bike doesn't stop, and then you can crash into stuff and get really, really hurt. Again, this is hydraulic, and so it runs up to your brake pedal, which is here. Your brake pedal. This is only for your back brakes, and this one's for your front brakes. Your back brakes are mainly only good for slowing down and kind of sliding into corners. All your stopping power mostly comes from your front brakes when you're on dirt, because it's just the way it is. It transfers the weight forward, slows the bike down.
So when you're on your bike, when you're going to be approaching a corner, you want to be up on the tank. This way you have more weight on the front tire and you can turn better. What you're going to do is you're going to lead with your front foot, and then your throttle's here, and you're going to clutch it out and then try to get to the corner as fast as possible. When approaching a jump, you want to be in an attack position. So you want your knees bent, you want to be a little bit further back, and you want to be approaching the jump and give it all the throttle you can, and then make sure that you're on the balls of your feet so you can move around on the bike.